Boys is getting quiet. Go on and get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through, foes.
My mama didn't even beat me that bad. Welcome back to Stirring the Pot. Today we're covering the hottest stories across the NFL, MLB, and the NBA. It's been a crazy week. Midseason shakeups in football, early fireworks in the NBA, and the World Series is starting to heat up. Game 3 of the World Series being played as we speak between the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. So buckle in. It's time to stir the pot. But before we do that, I'm here with a few of my nearest and dearest. Big Daddy Zach is in the building.
What's going on, family?
You sound happy to see us. Buddha is here.
That.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Jay is here with the Eagles green back on. You know they got a dub.
Jalen Hurts for MVP.
Get to that. Last but not least, Coach Cole is in this thing.
What up, what up?
Guys, let's kick it off with the NFL. We're at the midway point, halfway through the season. We've been waiting for it to get here, and that's already halfway gone. Well, no, I guess we still got playoffs. The playoff picture is starting to take shape. Some teams are flying high, others are falling apart. And the MVP race is still pretty wide open. Which NFL teams have surprised you the most halfway through the season? Zach, you got anybody in mind?
Off the top of my head, it'd be how just bad the New York Jets are. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of surprises in the league going on right now. A lot of teams are showing up as world beaters, as we were talking before the pod started, then laying an egg the next week. And it's hard to pick out of the crowd. The Commanders being bad. I know injuries are kind of affecting them, but man, they just can't get it together. I know they're playing Kansas City close right now. I don't know the score of the game. I thought it was, 14-7?
21-7.
Hello. Never mind then. And honestly, the schedule is where it's going off from here. Sorry about that plane going off.
Ah, damn, boy.
Sorry, guys.
Take your ass in the house.
But really, there's no clear team right now, which makes the NFL fun that is just above and beyond everybody else. I know we can say the Colts. I guess the Colts would also be surprising, but I'm sure somebody else wants to talk about that as well.
Yeah, man, you can't be hitting on all these teams.
Good.
My bad.
Pretty good.
Coach Cole.
Right on.
For
What
me,
you got,
man,
Coach Cole?
I think the obvious answer, like Dow said, would be the Colts. The chemistry between Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor has been a match made in heaven. Jones looks comfortable for the first time, maybe ever in his career. And Jonathan Taylor, man, he's found that burst that everybody knew he had. It's back, and it's here, and it looks like it's here to stay. It's fun football to watch, man. I'm not a Colts fan, so I'm not really going to ride with the Colts. And you know me, I don't usually go with the black and white answer. So for me, honestly, I hate saying it, but it's the Green Bay Packers, dog. Early on, everybody was kind of big on them, and then they were down on them, and then now they just quietly kind of been under the radar. And Jay, you're making faces, but everybody on this podcast picked the Steelers to beat Green Bay, and Green Bay, they came to work, man. They're sitting at 5-1-1, I think. Their only loss was to like a 13-10 to the Browns, and then that obvious tie with Dallas that was 40-40. With the Cowboys, 40-40, which was insane to me. They're an impressive team that's gone through a big transition, I think, all off season and even into the season. I think as far as their biggest win came last night, it being in Pittsburgh versus Aaron Rodgers. It's just one of those confidence-building wins that can change the course of a season if they can stay healthy. I mean, you look at the rest of their schedule, it's going to heat up a little bit, man, because right now their wins are over Detroit, Washington, banged-up Bengals team, and the Cardinals. So that right there ain't selling nobody. So we'll see down the stretch where they at. But right now, Green Bay's a team to talk about that ain't getting a lot of love from us, especially, I hate the Packers, so I hope they lose the rest of the games this season. But as of right now, man, they look like a dangerous team, so that's who I got.
Before we get off the Packers, I want to say, it's a guy over there that wears number 1. He was out hunting.
I never heard of him.
Who is it? Oh, is that guy that picked us in the draft and not a trade?
No, it's a guy that they got in a trade from
Free agency. Got it.
From the Dallas Cowboys. I think his name is Micah Parsons.
Never heard
I think
of him.
I've said, I might have told one of y'all over the weekend, I said, buddy, if Micah Parsons is hunting, that somebody was like, oh, but Aaron Rodgers, he still moves good for an old. Doesn't matter.
Man, that first drive,
Doesn't matter.
Hey, he had that. Hey, I know Aaron Rodgers somewhere in that ice tub. Boy, he had him running all night.
I guess I got Mike out that
long.
snap down.
It's left in a deep freezer.
The best analogy I can give Micah Parsons, it's like in basketball when you got that long defender who maybe doesn't block a lot of shots but alters every shot. That's Micah Parsons to a quarterback.
Yes.
Good analogy.
Right. Yeah, that is a good one.
And Rodgers on the phone with Cass right now and trying to get some of that recovery.
Yes, sir.
Not
He
our
is.
recovery.
Shameless plug.
That's funny.
Hey, but my sleeper and my surprise of the year is a team I had no hopes of doing anything. Spent a lot of money in free agency, and I didn't expect much from them. But the New England Patriots and their schedule is so light.
Couldn't agree more.
They could be a pretty high seed in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. I don't expect them to do much in the playoffs, but
Thank
they
you for
should
saying
be
that.
there.
Thank you for saying that.
And Drake May, I haven't been a fan of that guy at all.
Come on.
But he been cooking.
You got to give him that. You got
I
to.
love
He
it.
been cooking, bro. I don't know what it is. Some guys, I just have a feeling about some guy like I don't think he's gonna be very good in the NFL. And that's how it was with Drake May. He's proven me wrong so far.
Don't believe
Mike
him.
Vrabel's a winning coach, man.
I agree
He's
with that
good.
statement. Yeah.
Nah, for sure. And he always have a solid defense, but his shortcomings has always been on the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got it rolling right now. Real quick, they lost opening night to the Raiders, which is shocking.
Hello.
They have beaten the Dolphins, lost to the Patriots, they beat the Panthers, they beat the Bills, they beat the
They are the
Saints
Patriots.
and
The
the
Patriots
Titans.
lost to the Patriots.
What did I say? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I said the Panthers. And then
But
they lost to the
again,
Steelers.
like I said about Green Bay, I want you to think about the teams they beat.
That's why I mentioned it. They got one quality win in there in the Bills. I will say putting 32 up against that Browns defense is pretty impressive.
No, pretty impressive.
Because
I was kind of a snooze fest first half.
It really was. But I'll tell you one thing, speaking of the Cleveland Browns, are very high under. I don't even know if you can say the Browns are underachieving because we expect them to be dog crap every year. But they're almost worth watching for me just so I can watch that man, number 95, Myles Garrett, go hunt.
5 sacks.
5 sacks, set a franchise record for a single game.
He is one pissed off individual right now.
When he slammed that helmet on that
contract, that's because when he signed that contract, there was a lot of promises made to Myles Garrett that the Cleveland Browns have not been fulfilling.
Yep.
They said they were going to go get all this quarterback help and build a winning roster, all these things. You can't necessarily build a win-soon roster in the draft. Now, you could build, a dynasty maybe in the draft for your future, down the road. But Myles Garrett, he's going to be out of his prime before too long, so he needs to win now. And the Cleveland Browns.
Before we get on Myles Garrett, there was a team that wanted to go get Myles Garrett by the name of the Philadelphia Eagles. I can only imagine that we could have got.
How did they get brought up in every conversation?
Every team wanted to go get him.
We talking about rumors.
The Eagles are so smart for wanting Myles Garrett, man. No one else wants Myles, and the Eagles
was definitely on the phone with the Cleveland Browns and with Dallas Cowboys.
We're talking about my team, my sleeper. I wouldn't say sleeper. I would say how well they play without mainly their players. I'm gonna go with the Bucs. And Baker's been doing Baker Mayfield stuff while the season's been going on. Mike Evans went out.
About the Bucs right now.
What you say,
Anyways,
Jay?
You don't want
I don't want to hear nothing about the Bucs right now. Baker Mayfield just scored 4 points for me.
I'm sorry he let you down this game. I can't speak on that. I'm
personally.
I'm sorry. Did you win the game? Did it help you? Did you lose?
Bro, I scored 69.
To be fair, you did start AJ Brown, who didn't even play.
I mean, I had no choice.
Sorry about that.
You could have made it. I offered you a trade.
Better jump on that wire.
I had 4 people. I messed up not setting my lineup on Thursday, and they kind of messed me over. I had 2 guys who
was a little occupied Saturday night.
You could have gave me a Monroe St. Brown for Rome Odunze. It'd have been straight up fair trade.
Hey now.
Not a chance.
Okay, sure.
Not a chance. Anyways, but I mean,
y'all sleeping on Rome. Rome been balling.
They're sleeping on Rome.
Let's let the chat see if they'll take that trade.
Somebody.
That's fair. That's fair.
Chat.
But
somebody let us know if Rome Odunze for Monroe St. Brown is a fair trade. We know the answer.
I know.
Please comment. Leave the comments below. But now the Bucs 2 losses only came from the Eagles, which are playing at a high football. They'll have a chance to to contend for another Super Bowl, at least to be in the NFC Championship. I don't see why not. The NFC still shaking. They're not a clear cut to go to the Super Bowl, but they got the roster and the players on there to go. And they lost to the Lions, which another NFC team that could easily be in the NFC Championship, So that was the only two losses. And, without all the help that they are missing right now, that's not that's not too bad of losses on your record. Right now, they always find a way to somehow win these games. And this past Sunday, they just blew the doors off the Saints, and mostly defense came through on that. And it's the Saints; they deserved it. I wouldn't say deserved it to give up that bad, but that was an easy win for them. That's my sleeper, and just what that's all been going on in the franchise for them, and all the injuries they had, and they still find ways to win.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give you one that's kind of a surprise to you. I'm sure it'll be a surprise to you. I'd say the Carolina Panthers are overachieving. Sitting at 500 right now, as bad as they've been, I mean, I think that's pretty decent. They're at least moving in the right direction, it seems.
Andy Dalton is so cooked, man.
Yeah, he looked horrible.
God bless him,
man. It's time,
Unreal.
brother. It's time.
When does Bryce come back?
Take him out behind the woodshed. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't keep up with very much Carolina Panther news. I didn't even know Bryce Young was going to be out of this game.
Yeah, he's been out for about 2 weeks.
One better. I didn't even know Andy Dalton was still in the NFL.
Yeah, not everybody's Joe Flacco, man. He's good.
That is true.
Another surprise. One more before we leave. Another surprise was Jacksonville Jaguars. Who expected them to be 4-3 right now?
And really, the way that some of their impressive wins and then bounce back with a stupid loss, they could ever find any consistency, then you're
sound like the Giants
for sure. No, it don't.
We always got to talk about the Giants.
I'm just saying, y'all
sound like no. It don't sound like the Giants. The Giants suck.
They got
two impressive wins. That was two impressive wins, and they always followed up with a shitty L.
They have 2 wins, Buddha. They're not impressive.
Wins. Oh, so I guess
y'all lost.
You're right.
Y'all lost to the Cowboys.
And Chargers are not impressive. You're right about that. They're not.
Y'all lost to the Cowboys.
You're right.
R.I.P. to the Scat Pack, man. That sucks.
And the only thing keeping people watching y'all's team is out for the year. Bye-bye, New York. See you later. Hang it up.
Just because
nobody cares.
Get showed on Sundays
this is what just happened.
America's game of the week and get blew up.
The New York Giants just turned into the New York Jets. We're not impressed. We don't care.
Y'all, what y'all been? What have y'all been besides America's team today? What y'all done?
Just so we're clear, on every episode of this podcast, I have said Dallas is trash. I am very aware of my surroundings. You live in a fantasy world.
Act like I said we're going to the Super Bowl. I ain't said nothing.
No, you act like y'all are good. That's the thing is you act like y'all are good.
In fairness,
all right, girls, put the claws away.
To Dominique, they got a quarterback, they got a running back, they got a number 1 receiver, and they have probably a top 3 defensive line in the NFL when healthy. So they got some pieces to build around next year.
Well, ain't nobody hurt on that D-line.
What? Oh, okay.
Nobody hurt on that D-line.
I've been hearing about that defense
287.
287 what?
Rushing yards.
Think Miles?
We had 200-yard backs against these guys.
I thought you were bragging about 287 yards passing, and then I forgot. Jalen Hurts is your quarterback. So.
All right,
they let Tank Bigsby
I think it's safe
for
to
100.
say. I think it's safe to say, guys, on this podcast, do not mention the New York Giants again.
Don't mention the Cowboys. Y'all ain't done nothing. These would have been mentioned. Behind horrible y'all over that $high roster, y'all got.
I'd rather not mention the Eagles than the Giants. I'll talk about the Giants all day.
Thank you.
I'd rather talk about the Eagles. At least they win.
Let's stop kicking Buddha's back in.
Don't mention the Cowboys
he's
or the
already...
Giants for the rest of the season on this podcast.
Hey, this is the only thing about Buddha. If you watch the beginning episodes of this, he's so, the Giants ain't going to do nothing. Nah, yada, yada.
I said we was
going
to
win.
That little spark up under him.
When did that
now the Giants doing this, Giants doing that, Giants doing
anything.
I need that same energy you had before the season even started.
I never
Not this energy you got.
Through the division. I'm just saying.
Dominique, I'm on your side.
I'm not worried about it because I ain't said nothing really just impressive. Oh, we're going to the playoffs this year. Or we're going to finish first in the division. I still had us last, 2 weeks ago on the podcast. So ain't nothing changed. So
your attitude changed. Because them last 2-3 weeks was not the attitude you had the first 3 weeks.
I had to say it. I know it's really happened after the Chargers because I called it, but I didn't think we was going to win. And I seen the way we was playing against the Cowboys. That could have been the game we could have won, which we shot ourselves in the foot. That was the game we could have won. And we had plenty of games we could have won. The Broncos we could have won. We just shot ourselves in the foot. There's plenty of games we could have won. I see the potential. And that's why I'm like, okay,
30 points in one
we actually
quarter.
got something.
Y'all
I mean, like we
deserve to
actually,
lose.
dude, you ain't lying. You're right about that. But I'm saying I seen the potential. Okay, we actually got something. We could have had more than 2 wins this season. Like I can see the potential in the future. I mean, I am not percent like, oh, we're going to the NFC championship. Or we're gonna win the NFC East. That ain't never came
All
out my
right.
mouth. All
He's
right,
allowed to be
end of
optimistic.
discussion.
All right.
He's allowed to be optimistic for his team.
End
That's
of
fair.
discussion. Next.
Got a lot to look forward to. It just ain't this season.
That part.
Keeping things moving, guys. We got a lot of guys performing at a high level. We talked about Mr. Baker Mayfield. We debated back and forth about Jalen Hurts. Now that we're at the midpoint, the goalposts have probably shifted. Dominique, which players are separating themselves as MVP favorites right now?
I'm gonna go with Pat Mahomes just because the way he started the season was a little bit slow and shaky, and everybody probably kind of sort of threw him to the curb because of the quarterback play and the way the offense was looking over there. But I've been harping on this ever since Xavier Worthy got back. Man, it's been amazing, man. What they have done over there, and then him getting Rashid Rice back, man. They looking good. His numbers have increased since Worthy got back. I'm rocking with Pat Mahomes, and that's my MVP right now.
Patrick Mahomes, can't go wrong with old Pat. Jay, who's catching your attention?
Y'all know what I was gonna say.
I think I have a feeling.
Hey, it's the writing's on the wall.
Does it rhyme with Braylon Smirts?
If you want to say it, Jalen Hurts. Hey, man, I just want to say the last 2 games, he has 8 incompletions and 4 touchdowns.
Who cares?
Decent.
That's pretty good, bro.
You said 8 completions and
stops and drag routes the whole game. It's pretty easy.
8 incompletions.
How many touchdowns?
And 4 touchdowns.
That's
How many
respectable.
attempts he was throwing in them 2 games combined?
Here's the
What's
thing.
the pass attempt?
He didn't even throw for his probably best game all year was last week or this week, and he still didn't throw for 200 yards.
You only bringing that up because you lost a bet, buddy. I told you not to do that.
I hate him.
The only reason you're doing that.
How you
I
throw
told
for
you
4?
not to do that.
How you got 4 touchdowns and still didn't give me 200 yards?
Man,
Hey, I told you not to do that. Now, y'all want to know why I told him not to do that? It's because I said somebody was going to have their first 100-yard game.
Saquon, yeah.
Buddy, he did that in the first quarter, didn't he?
Hey,
Yeah.
buddy, he had
did that on the
65 on the second play.
He had
Yeah,
it on
well,
his
Nick,
mind
that-
that
what
game.
happened? Was that
He
a
had
hip
it on
thing?
his mind.
Well, let's say it was a groin that he
He'll
had.
be okay. He said if the game was a
He would've
little
got back
closer,
in.
he would have stayed in. But we was playing the Giants and it got out of hand.
Don't do that.
God love
Look,
him,
man, it is what it is. Things got a little out of hand.
Hey, last thing I got to say about Jalen Hurts, 16 total touchdowns, 1 interception.
Hey, the last thing I'll say is 16 total. I don't give a damn.
16 total touchdowns, 1 interception.
Good point.
Oh, you ain't got no
Good point.
respect for him?
I do, but MVP's a stretch.
Yeah, it's a big stretch.
He's in the conversation. He's having a solid year. He's had some less than stellar outings early on, but he's picking it up.
I guess.
Get me rolling and let's get
What
it
do you have to say?
scary.
Collins, let us know who your dad thinks is the MVP favorite right now in the league.
Yeah, she that's too much. Too much too fast. She's not ready. Yeah, there you go.
You will be.
I tell you,
She said, I heard what she said. She said, boo, Cowboys.
her dad would agree right now.
Yeah.
She already
heard her.
stirring the pot.
I'll tell you this. The fact that nobody has mentioned Jonathan Taylor is blasphemy.
It's
It's
really
a little
good.
disrespectful.
Who's playing better football than Jonathan Taylor?
He is quietly putting together an MVP
It's only-
season at running
There's only
back.
2 backs in that combo that's even like the best 2 backs right now.
Whoa, calm down.
Who's the
Him and
other
who?
one?
Him and Jameer Gibbs.
And he's on other than
You clean that up. You clean that up real nice. Because if you'd have said
I thought
Saquon
you was going to
Barkley,
say. I thought you.
No.
we'd have to put you in
No.
timeout.
Shout out to my guy Jameer. He's really
Yeah,
good
he's-
on Madden. He's
I don't want to
really
go
good
there.
on
I
Madden.
don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. If anybody didn't know it, Jameer Gibbs can't be tackled on Madden. So if you want to win,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
play with the Lions and run with Jameer Gibbs.
Unreal.
Anyway, before we bring up things that really broke my heart over the weekend, Zach, who you got as your MVP favorite in the 2025 season?
I was going to rival Cole with JT just to add with that. He's had 3 games with 3 touchdowns. He's entering LaDainian Tomlinson numbers. And I know it's not really it's mostly a quarterback award now, but Paul's right. I mean, Jonathan Taylor is unreal. He's a big part of that success with being 7-1 with the Colts. I'm gonna double dip here, and I don't know if I believe it yet because of the schedule, like Hill talked about earlier. But Drake May has a very easy path if he can just throw for 320 and 3 or 4 and win 12 games. I mean, that's a team that was projected to win 6 games, I think, in the year. That's a pretty MVP
We're
conversation.
talking about MVPs here.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Yeah. I'm not saying who's most deserving. I'm just saying what America likes, and they like seeing a quarterback to win the award. So,
And Cole,
right
I'll
now,
give you something to think about too. You know how the
Quarterbacks, you
NFL.
saying Drake May?
Listen, if he's got the numbers, if he's got the wins, I can see it. If nothing else, just because we know the league loves building up new stars. They got to keep moneymakers.
another quarterback in New England that's winning games. I mean,
Buddy, the second coming of Tom Brady, tell me that's not the most marketable thing they could ever do.
tell me.
No, for real.
The second
And
coming of Tom Brady.
Dak Prescott
I
has
mean-
fallen out in my MVP conversation. I saw a stat, I think today, he's sacked more than once. So if he's sacked 2 times or more, I think his stat total is 3 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. That's not MVP
Oh
material.
my God.
Yeah, it's not good. A lot of some of it's his fault, not all of it. Still riding with the boys, but we're looking at a 7-8 win season top. So you can't give someone like that an MVP.
Another thing I seen on social media about
Go ahead.
Jonathan Taylor. Let's go back to him being a triple crown in 2021 or 22 as a running back. Of course, leading the league in rushing attempts and yards and touchdowns. And if he does it again, he's leading the league right now this year in the same, all categories. I think they say he win it again this year. He'd be like the second player to ever do it. And he'd be in the same categories like Jim Brown, if I'm not mistaken, that had that title. And I was like, I really thought it'd be more running backs with that. But I guess I'm sure it's probably kind of hard to do to lead all 3 categories. I'm pretty that's pretty tough. See him
It's hard
being
to
that
be
mentioned with that
consistent
name. Yeah. Just to be mentioned with Jim Brown, that's a pretty high for a guy. I'm not saying he's not MVP worthy, but his name should be brought up in there in the conversation, like y'all brought him up. So it's looking pretty good for him right now. I feel like he's top 5, top 6.
It comes down to wins, I think, for that to happen. If they win 14, 15 games, he has a lot better chance than if, he goes down or if they win 10 to 12.
Right. And I feel like you take him off that coach team, that ain't going to be they'll have probably more than one loss for sure. So
They won't be like that, I guess.
No, they won't. So he's a big valuable player to that team.
Hey, if
MVP
Lamar comes and wins out,
The other MVP on that team might be the goddamn O-line. They've been opening
they have a
some
really good O-line.
holes
They have a
over
really
there.
good team.
I think another obvious pick, everybody's talking about Mr. Daniel Jones. He's putting together an impressive season, but I want to stir the pot a little bit here. I'm going to give you another guy who just gave me nightmares a couple weeks ago when we went to Seattle. I'm going to throw a receiver in there, Mr. JSN. Currently leading the league in receiving yards.
About 200.
He's having that breakout
almost.
season we hoped he would his sophomore year. Yeah. He's sitting at 819 yards right now ahead of Jamar Chase. He's only played 7 games. He's having an impressive season. I think he could put himself in that conversation. He put together a few more of those 200-yard receiving games. But
I'm loving him.
I bet you are.
Yeah.
Most fantasy owners of Mr. JSN are probably having
And
a
I'm
good
pretty
season.
sure JSN played high school football in Texas.
He did.
Sounds about right.
But no, okay.
Or Rowlett or Rockwall or
He
whichever
looks
one
like
of them maybe.
I knew
Sounds about right.
I knew something about him when I saw him play. I was like, yeah, I like that guy.
I like this guy.
That's
awesome.
All right, guys, I want to go around the horn here
Rockwall.
and do something.
Rockwall High
What's that?
School.
Is
Rockwall, okay.
that Austin area,
Nice.
right? Or is
I
that
think
Dallas?
that's Austin area.
Dallas.
Oh, Rockwall.
Dallas.
No, they got Rockdale by Austin. Rockdale, that's Austin area.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Rockwall's Dallas.
Okay. Very impressive young man. Very impressive. I want to do something fun real quick. I want to go around the horn and wrap up our NFL talk. I want to ask each of you one bold prediction for the rest of the season. Give me a spicy take. Give me something bold, whether there's a surprise team to win a division or make the playoffs, surprise Super Bowl contender. Give me something spicy. Give me one bold prediction for the rest of the regular season. Zach, I'm going to kick it to you first.
I don't know how bold or spicy this is, but after watching him play last weekend, getting some players back, I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Chargers, man. They're kind of looking how they were week 1, week 2, or week 1 at least. They got a lot of people back. Joe Walt came back. Khalil Mack came back. I know Marion Hampton's gone with a ankle, and it's going to be extended time, but they found something with Kamani Vidal, and they still got a lot of weapons. Lad McConkey's coming on real strong. Keenan Allen's, ageless wonder. And they got huge Quentin Johnson playing as well, and that tight end, Gadsden. I know you fantasy guys like that.
Buddy.
They got a lot of weapons. I know a lot of people don't like Justin Herbert, but he's playing pretty good ball right now, and they could be a sneaky team to win.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why Justin Herbert gets so much hate. He does numbers.
He doesn't win. He just doesn't win.
He's also been a part of some pretty bad defensive teams. It wasn't until recently they kind of started stepping it up on that side of the ball.
I think they were favored to beat y'all last year, and y'all blew him out.
Because his only playoff performance, he had 3 picks.
Yeah.
That is true. But
who are we talking about?
Justin Herbert.
Your boy, Justin Herbert. A little sneaky prediction.
Man.
Chargers may make a playoff run, may go to the Super Bowl.
Justin Herbert gives me Carson Wentz vibes.
Oh,
very much so.
R.I.P. Carson Wentz out for the rest of the season.
No way.
Dude's hurt again.
God,
he's been hurt.
He'd fit right in with the Chargers.
I'd be curious to know when the last time Carson Wentz played more than 10 games without going to the IR.
Probably 20.
What hate it for him, man, because he got all the tools, man. He got all the tools. 6'5", he's mobile, big
You're not just a little biased. You just holding on to that one season he was having that good year.
But, I mean, you still can't deny that he doesn't have all the tools. I can say Anthony Richardson has all the tools.
I haven't disagreed with anything you said there, buddy.
He has he has some tools. Justin Herbert also is on track to run for 700 yards. That's a game. That's a part of this game that a lot of people talk about.
Yeah.
He can move a little bit. He can scamper.
With half his offensive line on the shelf, he better be scampering.
Yeah, they're getting him back.
Man.
Hey, random question. Is there any chance Zach Ertz scores a touchdown today?
Yes.
No.
God.
Yak hurt?
Asking for a friend.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's too late. He already did it.
What's done is done.
Let's go, Zach. Hey, it's National Tight Ends weekend, so maybe he will.
Maybe.
Touche.
I see Turner's
Kansas City's up 28-7. Let's just give it to our tight end.
Take him out. He's finna take. No. He's out. No. But I got a surprising take, and I'm gonna make the surprising pick. Give me the Colts going to the AFC champion against the Chiefs. Are they winning? I don't know, but I see them in the AFC championship.
No.
Okay.
You tell me right now.
That's not spicy.
Give me the AFC championship. Colts and the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs by 3. Colts by 3. Colts by 3.
Hey, there he is.
Colts by 3.
You say the Giants are making the playoffs and that.
That'll be a hot,
real good
ball take right there.
So it's spicy.
Hot takes, Cole.
Give me.
I see that. I'm picking up.
Give me the Colts in the AFC Championship beating the Chiefs.
Dominique has the Indianapolis Colts in the 2020 Super Bowl. Let's hear about it. Coach Cole, you got any bold predictions for the rest of the NFL season?
Bold? Not really bold. The AFC, man, they're all over the place right now. And I feel like it's very top heavy. And then after that, it's water. I mean, we've seen it time and time again, but I still think Chiefs and Bills is a strong possibility. So, no, nothing bold or hot.
I got one.
Let me hear it, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Because that was
that same stuff on that video we seen this morning.
A snooze fest.
I think this is going to ruffle some feathers. It's going to be hot.
Hot to my legs.
It's definitely going to be hot. I think this guy finishes in the top 5 MVP conversation.
Trevor Lawrence? Oh, hell
Trevor
yeah.
Lawrence finishes in the top 5 MVP.
Hell yeah.
I think I might throw up.
Top 5 in MVP conversation. Trevor Lawrence finishes in the top 5 MVP.
I think
I love that, Jay.
At the end of the year.
I think I might be sick.
So, hey, stop. So you just mentioned JSN, Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, and now you're going to say Trevor Lawrence is better than any of those guys?
He just said top 5. Top 5.
He said
Just
top
5, so that would put him at 6.
It's a hot
We
take.
did say bold, hot predictions. And that was
It's a
hot as
stupid
hell.
ass
Come in with these lukewarm-ass hot takes.
That was hot as hell.
I thought we were having takes on who would be in the AFC championship game.
You come in here with
I
this
didn't know
iced
any.
tea. We don't
I
want
didn't
no
know
iced
any
tea.
takes.
We want this boiling tea.
No, if that's the case,
you can do any take. You can do any take.
It doesn't. Oh, my bad. If that's the case, I think the Philadelphia Eagles losing the division. Stamp it.
That's a hot take.
The division round. Whoa. You
Right
got
now,
a team?
mean,
we're
You got a
3
team?
games above
You got a
anybody
team?
else.
I am not trying to crap on Jay. That's a very real positive.
It's going to depend on the matchup.
Yeah, it's going to depend on
I
the
mean,
matchup.
you say that every week, but for the Eagles especially, I think if they run
I
into,
just feel like
go
with
ahead.
the teams that they have beat early on this season who could be in like a divisional game, it's been on some sus win stuff.
If they run up
If they run it back. If they run it back. I don't
If they run
know.
up on the Lions in the divisional, I mean, that's
true.
It is.
Yeah, so that's not
Speaking
crazy.
of the Detroit Lions, my bold prediction for the 2025-2026 season is the Detroit Lions will march into the Super Bowl and win it for the first time ever.
Do you got a team
Book
that's
it.
coming out the AFC?
It don't matter.
Kansas
Colts.
will come out of woodwork.
Colts, Chiefs, Lions in 5. I couldn't make it rhyme, but Lions in 5.
I got
That's
you,
my
I got
bold
you.
prediction,
My bold prediction is that the Jets are a bad team.
brother.
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
that's what Cole and Buddha came up with.
What are we doing right now?
Sorry, I came in. I had to go take my daughter back. I was confused on the topic.
You're good,
I
man.
thought it
I
was
was
for
wrong
an
with my
AFC
take.
championship
That was
game.
my
So
take.
that's
My
my
take.
bad.
That was a good one. That was a good bold take I made.
You gonna say they make the Super or they get to the
Hey,
AFC
that's
Championship, then lose.
A team
Hey,
that's 7-1 right now. A team that's 7-1.
A team
Yeah.
nobody expected to be there.
nobody didn't expect this from them. Who expected this from them? Nobody. Nobody didn't
That's why
expect
you
the Colts
ride
to be
them all the
7-1.
way. Pause.
He's got, it's hard. It's hard to talk with Buddha because he got
Yeah.
about 8 different teams.
Don't have no 8 different teams, but I believe they could be good this season. I didn't say no 7-1. I'm just making a bold prediction they can get to the AFC Championship. I was
It's
holding them
not
before the
very
season
bold when they're
started.
7-1. They
I'll
got the
make a
best
bold
record in the
prediction.
league.
I
How's
could win
that
the lottery
bold?
tomorrow.
I gave them their praise before football even started. Before I seen them play the down of football,
We're
I
not
gave
talking
them their
about then.
I
We're
don't
not
give a-
talking
I'm talking
about
about
then.
I keep receipts that I said it then. It
We're
ain't
not
nothing. I'm just
talking
making
about
up.
then.
So don't think
We're
I'm just
talking
got a
about
jumping on
lot
bold
of
your
topics
train.
right now. And you're gonna sit here and tell me the bold topic is that the team with the best record is going to the AFC Championship.
I don't want to hear it.
Spicy.
Let me finish smoking on my Giants pack. I'm all hitting for some.
Yeah, we smoked on that job
You
pack this
noticed.
past weekend.
You better
Oh, so
have a
don't worry
whole pack
about
of them things.
This for the Cowboys. Smoking on that Cowboy pack too. Well, we all here.
That'll
All
hurt you.
NFC. NFC
That's
get
crazy.
smoked on.
Dallas
Oh.
hadn't been mentioned at all, and he
Don't worry
just
about
can't
it. Y'all
help.
want for the Commanders too? I got a good NFC East pack over on smoking on tonight, baby. Oh, let's get smoked.
What's
NFC
bad?
pack.
What's bad is the Giants make the NFC East not great. It's you guys.
And the what?
It's you guys.
When the
The
last
Chiefs
time
are
they had a
getting
back
worse.
to
I
back?
mean, the Commanders are getting worse.
When have the
It's
NFC
28.
East
They
had a
are
back
they
to
are
back?
getting worse,
conference
but they're
winners?
the
It's
best players not
28-7.
playing.
You were very right when you said Deebo Samuel was just an expensive running back.
Who said that?
You
I think
did.
Cole. Oh, Jay.
That man had a ball hit him square in his hands, and that joker went whoop, right off his face.
Was that the interception?
Yeah, earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Come
That's
on.
funny.
All right, guys, this has been fun catching up and chatting about the NFL at the midseason point. Got a lot of things cooking, a lot of surprise teams, a lot of breakout players. Let's shift things over to the hardwood. NBA season's just getting started, and already we've seen some instant impact rookies, surprising chemistry issues, and some wild stat lines. I'm sure you guys got a couple people in mind. But let's kick things off with which teams you think look strong coming out the gate. Zach, you got anybody in mind?
I'm a diehard Rockets fan. You already know.
Okay.
No, hey, I'm gonna rock a little bit. Joel Embiid can stay healthy. I love me some BJ Edgecombe.
Yes,
Baylor kid put up 30. He's gonna win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I said that. I
What
said
you
that.
do?
He's down.
You would pick a Baylor guy.
Yeah, but hey, only if they support what I'm saying.
He keeps up
He
with his
also
people.
Dal
Hey,
also
Roy-
thinks Torian Prince is the second best player in the NBA. So
Royce O'Neal is the second best player in the NBA.
Get out.
it's over.
Come again. Say what?
I'm clipping that and
Just
I'm putting it everywhere.
No.
Listen to this idiot.
BJ Edgecombe. If you don't know about him, go look him up. I'm sure everyone's seen him
Everybody
already.
knows him.
Everybody knows these.
Got off to a hot
Everybody knows
start.
that guy now.
3-0 right
Here's his-
now,
Yeah,
averaging 24 a game.
I'm just saying.
Looking
I like
a
the
dude.
76ers.
He
Turn
look-
on
What
looks
a
good.
rookie debut he had.
Yeah, Wolf
34,
had
I
the question.
think.
He's-
34, 37.
It looks
Yeah.
good. He looks good.
Crazy.
Not gonna lie.
He's very hot, man. Also,
Guys.
man, And I know some of y'all talked about it yesterday. Wemby just is a damn cheat code, man. What
That's
the
exactly what I was fixing
Bro,
to talk about.
heck?
I was
You
finna
get it. You get after it, Cole. You get after.
I dislike the Spurs a lot, being a Mavericks fan, but I love De'Aaron Fox, also from Texas. When he gets healthy, paired with that alien of a human being and Victor Wembanyama. Did you watch highlights of opening night?
buddy.
Anybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Homeboy
Yeah.
is getting pick and roll ran for him as the point guard at 7'4", 3 balls, caught about 18 alleys, probably faced the best big defender in the NBA when healthy. And we know it's hard to
street
have
clothes.
AD healthy. It's hard to have him healthy, and we had him. If Victor Wembanyama can stay healthy, it's hard for me to imagine that any team in the NBA can beat those guys 4 out of 7. That's just hard. That's going to be a hard task. I'm not saying it's impossible, but they scare the hell out of me. And I'm very optimistic about the Mavs this year, especially when Kyrie comes back. If we could just stay afloat till then, we'll see. I don't like Cooper Flagg at the point.
Y'all got to make a move at point.
Yeah, I think he's going to be special. I know the other night when they won, D'Angelo Russell and AD all had 20-point games. That's winning basketball. But when you bring Kyrie into the mix and you can get Coop off the ball a little bit and create a mismatch somewhere else, he's good. He's really good. I don't think he's as maybe athletically explosive as VJ Edgecombe, obviously, but he's very polished. He's just not a point guard.
right.
Totally agree.
Mm.
My
I'm gonna get
team
my.
would be.
Oh, go ahead, Jay.
My team would be. Hey man, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron fan.
You don't
Go on
say.
LeBron's team. Hey, the Lakers when they get LeBron back, they're gonna be really good.
Is this Bron's last hoorah?
Could be. Well, in America, yeah.
Hey, if it's not, it's dang sure knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Jay, let me ask you
But
this.
the thing I want to say, did y'all see the game from Austin Reeves?
That's what I was about to get to.
Yeah.
I was about.
Bro, he just almost had a 50-point triple-double.
The stepped on Buddha.
Bro,
Yeah,
yeah, 51, 11, and 9.
And the night before, didn't Luka just go crazy?
Luka had 49 the night before.
Yeah.
That's without Bron.
Without Bron.
Can we say it's Bron's team?
It's still Bron's team, maybe not in
gonna be
production.
Luka's team.
But maybe not on production, but I just think Bron is going to accept his role as the facilitator and let these young bucks go cook.
No, for sure.
He's also a leader.
Everybody can hate on LeBron James any way they want, and I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm not a huge LeBron fan, but I give people credit when credit is due. One thing LeBron is exceptional at is passing the damn basketball. If you can get him in a one-on-one situation and make the defense collapse for help to dish to one of those two guys, buddy, the Lakers will be an issue. The problem will be, and has been for a couple of years now, can they play defense? Can they rebound the basketball? That I'm not going to be sure about. LeBron's, arguably one of the best defenders of all time too, but he's also 40 years old.
And this is gonna be people in the comments dropping. This is why LeBron got the most turnovers. Well, he's one of the best passers. That's what comes with passing the ball.
To me, that's irrelevant. His turnovers with his production's irrelevant.
Yeah. Let me say this, and Dominique go. In the world in the last 15 years where it's become, hey, either you win or you're trash, LeBron obviously has scuffs on his resume, but I guarantee you the league will miss LeBron a lot. There'll be a big hole to fill. I know there's a lot of young stars, but when LeBron goes, it's going to take a huge hit on the NBA. And I hate that, man, because obviously winning's everything. But when you've had a career like LeBron, that should be appreciated.
And it's not appreciated, and that's sad.
It's crazy. We got to really witness greatness in the guy that breaks the most. Who thought that record would have been broken by scoring the most points, in a career? Like, we got to witness greatness. We got to see the record being broken. It was amazing. Like my
we
guy,
got our
I'm
MJ.
Thanks for my time. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna fall off the Lakers, but I'm gonna go off Austin Reeves. I'm gonna get this guy his flowers. Last night he almost put up a triple double, and that's against the Kings that had Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and how y'all can't contain this one guy? Luka's not playing, LeBron's not playing. He out there playing with crayons and chips, and he can go for 51, almost triple double. That don't make no sense, dog. The dude was balling, but I mean, his average without the. Can y'all guess how many points he's averaging without LeBron and Luka? That's crazy. Just guess how many points.
32.
We're not doing that.
We don't know. Buddha, tell us.
44 without Luka and LeBron. Yeah, he averages almost a triple double without them two playing. That's like 44, 8 and 9. Like when them two not playing, he plays like by himself on the Lakers. He goes crazy, and I think he's campaigning to like in the next few years. If the Lakers don't pay him pretty big, somebody's willing to drop a bag on him. Not gonna lie to you.
No, they gotta pay him.
The way he shows he can play without two superstars, it's crazy because this ain't his first game doing it. He done it, a few games in his career. So he's a dog.
He's white. He's white. He plays hard, and the fans love him. See him in a Spurs jersey already.
Hey, the man went to.
Somebody overpay him.
I watched him in college, and I seen him at OU, and I don't know. I mean, he had to move to play on one-on-one. You can't hold him one-on-one. You can't guard him one-on-one, and that was in college. But the dude's still getting off in the league. And he got to carry the team on his back with no LeBron and no Luka. I just wanted to give him his flowers, man. The dude deserves some talk. I'm sure they probably woke up talking about him this morning, but I just wanted to hit again, give him some flowers because he deserved it.
Yeah, I take back what I said. Not a Spurs jersey, a Celtics jersey.
Luka, Reeves, Seguin. The future's looking very bright. Very bright.
For who, Dal? For who?
How you gonna get him? How the Rockets go?
Did you say very white or very bright?
Texas.
Very bright.
Bright, got you.
He said Seguin.
Benguini.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just a Rockets diehard.
Segun.
Yeah, that guy.
Hey, and one of them Thompson twins, he's a nightmare too.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them are gonna be good. But the one from the Rockets is a lot better right now.
Yeah, the one at the Pistons, he looks like a defensive. He's really good on defense.
Bro,
he got the polish.
Okay, see, and they was leaving him like one-on-one.
Yeah,
he was absolutely abusing whoever was in front of him.
I watched a breakdown on him last year in ISO situations. My God.
Bro, for him to be 6'7", 6'6", somewhere in there, he is a lightning bolt.
I've said this before. Could you imagine having twins who like go back to back in the NBA draft and they're that
crazy?
And they're good. They're producing. They're good.
Did they go to Bama?
Oh, no.
But that's
that was on me. My bad.
They didn't go to Bama.
My bad. That's on me.
Bama's not a basketball school.
Hey, speaking of a basketball school, I am very, very excited to see what Boozer's kids do at Duke this year.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I seen a stat line on one of them in their exhibition games, and it was crazy. I don't remember. I seen it on Facebook.
But like 34 in the first game.
It was a crazy stat line. But I think did the Spurs got a rookie? What's his name? The Spurs got a good rookie over there that's playing good basketball.
Dylan Harper.
Yeah, he's playing good basketball. That guy, that's another rookie that's looking good so far in these first 4 games.
Yes, the best thing that could have happened to the Spurs last year was dropping all those games when Wemby and De'Aaron Fox went out. So, they had a chance to, they're going to have a chance to recuperate, get their bodies right. And then they fell so many games, they got a good draft pick on top of it. They struck top 5 in the lottery. Now you starting to put those 3 guys under 20. How old's De'Aaron Fox? 25, 26 maybe?
You still got Steven Kessel, right? Is he over there?
To the 30.
Hey,
with
the Chris Paul.
Is Chris Paul still with the Spurs?
Who with the Clippers? My bad.
I thought he left.
But y'all got Kessel over there, and that's us.
Yeah, he went nuts opening night too.
Basketball is kind of like, it's not as bad, obvious, as baseball as far as the long stretch of season. It doesn't get exciting for a while unless it's a marquee matchup. But when playoff basketball hits, man, with these young bucks starting to take over the league, and I'm kind of disappointed, and maybe not even off production numbers, because I'm sure a lot of them are still putting up good stats. But I feel like all I used to see was Giannis on the screen on ESPN. He's kind of faded off of that going to take over the league after the LeBron stage. Yeah. I don't know if it just didn't take like it was supposed to or what.
Yeah, age catching up to him too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because now you got Wemby, who's Giannis, but taller, longer, and can shoot and dribble.
And younger. And on a more marketable team.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a big part.
I'm big on loyalty with guys. You think of Dirk, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, stuff like that. But it's just like we said with Myles Garrett and now Giannis, man. Like, at some point, you got to move on to better your career. I just don't know. Like, I think the best days of Giannis are behind him, and it's not getting any more brighter over there in Milwaukee.
I thought they were going to move him after that first-round exit last year.
Yeah.
What, to the Pacers?
We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm excited. The season's young. You got these young guys coming in and filling up some big roles already. What's up with the kid who went to the Jazz, Ace Bailey? Is he playing? Is he not playing?
Young. He looked 13 in the face.
I'm all about a kid getting their money, especially when they're young, coming out of the draft. I did not like how he took the draft process, like refusing to work out for teams. I don't like the
He
prima
didn't even want
donna
to go to
stuff,
the
thinking
draft.
that you're too good to work out for teams. Yeah, I mean,
That was more his agent.
well, shame on that guy then.
I don't think he's
Shame.
having a
It
good
just
showing right now.
hurts him.
Like, just what you say. I don't think he ain't having a good show. Like,
And don't get it wrong, I'm not talking about the money. I get the money, but I'm not working out for teams. Come on, man.
right.
It just hurts him as a prospect, but I chose.
And as a fan, you've already said you don't want to be there, and then now we're supposed to like you when you come in here.
Yeah, it hurt.
And
I ain't
plus,
going for that.
he's probably getting overshadowed by the performances of like VJ Edgecombe, and you got Dylan Harper over them guys. So he ain't really getting the spotlight. It don't matter how. I mean, if you ain't performing, you ain't gonna. These other rookies that are performing, and I'm sure you went higher than some of these other rookies that's outperforming you right now, which is crazy. Doing all this like you a superstar, go out there and show them like well, just go perform. 'Cause you did all this, and now I mean, Granny might be performing trash because you don't want to be there. I don't know. I don't get it. But it's
Did
30
y'all
minutes.
see the documentary on Netflix with Shaq and AI trying to like reboot Reebok?
Nah.
Is it worth the watch?
Anybody? So I watched that. It's pretty good. Shaq and them are trying to bring the Reebok brand back, and like was reaching out to all these high school seniors fixing to go to college and all these up and coming superstars who are fixing to go in the draft. And I think they like set up a meeting for Ace Bailey, and he was supposed to hoop at one of these events, like a Allen Iverson showcase or something like that. And then he like just didn't show.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Not a good
I
look
just
at
don't
all.
like that, man. I
He
don't
won't
like
be in the
that.
league no more than 10 years. Probably not even sell. He ain't gonna be in the league that long. Not with this attitude.
Hey,
Man,
man, I want to say,
I want to see all of them succeed, but
Yeah.
golly.
Not with that type.
Someone
a
must be an
team that's
exeter.
really fun to watch, New Orleans Pelicans.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
Didn't have that on my
Zion
bingo card.
Williamson
Zion
and,
looks like a different person.
and Jordan Poole,
Baby mama drama will do that to you, Dow.
bro.
But I got on that big O.
Hey, man, them guys over there, they look like they're having fun playing basketball. It's
Yeah,
fun to
Girl,
watch.
gotta watch him. Gotta watch.
They a little bit remind me of a couple years ago when LaMelo Ball had the Hornets like fun to watch
That's
TV.
just having fun
Yeah.
over there. in
Clippers
He
like
LaMelo.
still
that
is, man.
That Clippers Lob City vibe.
Yeah.
LaMelo needs to get out of there now,
Please.
Yeah,
Please.
LaMelo, man.
and he's got to stay healthy.
I mean, Brandon Miller, if he can stay healthy and play, Brandon Miller ain't too bad of a 2 year. This is his 3rd year in the league. He ain't that bad of a
Brandon
guy if he
Miller
can stay
could get
healthy.
some buckets.
As far as watching people play, LaMelo Ball is definitely up there on my list.
He's out there playing like he's in
fun
his
to watch.
backyard. And I promise you,
He's
out
just
there
fun
playing like
to
he ain't got a
watch,
credit in
yeah.
the world, man.
Yeah, and you can tell he loves to hoop.
He actually loves the game. And he going there playing, and just having fun with it. He ain't got, he ain't like no ace, but he really
Bro.
actually having fun for the game.
Speaking of ball, Lonzo Ball with the Cleveland Cavs is
Getting
a
buckets.
sleeper.
He's balling
That's
over
gonna
there.
be big
Bro.
for them.
He's
Hey,
balling.
I have told a
him
million
coming
people
off the
this.
bench.
I love Lonzo Ball, and I'll tell you for 2 reasons. One, he never makes the game on offense about himself. He's not hogging shots. He's quick to get off the ball and be an assist point guard. I love
Great
that.
defender.
But Lonzo Ball is a two-way player.
Great
That's why,
defender.
like, when Steph and them were winning championships, everybody sees Steph and Klay shooting threes. Nobody watched how good of a defender Klay Thompson was. To pair with a Draymond Green over there. Two-way basketball players is becoming a lost art, especially with everybody thinking they're supposed to shoot threes. The defense is bad. I love two-way basketball players, and Lonzo Ball is one of them.
Everybody scoring
He's a
130.
quiet. I would pick him up as a role player on my team any day of the week.
That's
And I
what the
feel
big
like
baller
he's the
brand's all
top
about.
out passer in the league, bro. When I say he just knows where to go with the ball when he gets it. If you got the ball with him, it's like, especially if he get the rebound, it's automatically a fast break.
Yeah.
If
Dude,
everybody
he
he gets
sits
the
there and
rebound,
gets it off
everybody
the rim
runs,
and
bro.
baseball
The way
throwing
he
and
throws the
things.
ball, the angles that he throws the ball, bro, it's crazy. Lonzo Ball is he's good.
I like him.
Very good.
I like his game a lot.
Very good player. Very good player. Based on what we've seen this far, guys, let's give some way too early NBA Finals predictions. Buddha, let me know who you think you can see in the NBA Finals this season.
And give me the Spurs, and I say that's tough. That's way too early. Give me the Spurs and maybe the Cavs or the Knicks.
I do like the Knicks.
I can see it. I can see it.
I don't like them, but they're a good basketball team.
Right.
I mean, if you asking me, man, I know I gave the Spurs a lot of juice a while ago. I honestly just can't see Wembanyama playing 82 basketball
Being
games. I
healthy,
can't see him
man.
playing
Yeah.
70 basketball
That's
games.
true. If he can
If
stay
that doesn't
healthy,
happen, the Spurs, that's obsolete. No longer matters. It's going to be hard for me to go against the reigning champs in OKC, man. Those guys still got a lot of juice and they're good.
Yeah, buddy.
I got a take for you, and I'm piggybacking off somebody else, but I couldn't agree more. Shai is one of the closest things to Kobe Bryant we've seen in a long time.
Hello.
A long time. And I say that pretty confidently. As far as his ability to score in the mid range and settle for them mid range jump shots that a lot of people aren't doing. I know it's a lot of 3-and-D guys and a lot of just get to the cup guys, but his mid range is nasty. He takes care of the basketball. I don't like the James Harden-esque shoot 400 free throws a game part of it, but it's winning basketball in today's
If they're
game.
fouling you make them.
You know, and that's what it is.
he had 40
So
free throws.
I'm gonna stick with OKC out of the West. That's gonna be hard for me to go against those guys. In the East, not Cleveland. Boston's so banged up. You know,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get Jason Tatum this whole year probably. Indiana, the same situation. The Knicks are probably one of the more healthy of the juggernaut teams, you know, who played in conference championships last year. So I like the Knicks. I could definitely see OKC in the Knicks.
Jay, who you got in your way too early finals prediction?
I'm gonna give you 2 picks. I'm gonna go with who I would like to see and who I think might make it. Who I would like to see is the Lakers and the Pistons. That's who I would like to see.
Cool. That'd be cool.
But
That would
who
be
I think is
awesome.
gonna be there is OKC and Cleveland.
Cleveland?
This is gonna be my take, and I kind of said it earlier with the Lakers. There's a lot of offensive juice over there, buddy. Who anchors the defense?
Supposed to be
Luka is a terrible defender. When I say
Liability.
terrible, he might be the worst in basketball.
No, for real. And
So that's a 4-on-5 in a
for sure.
playoff game is
But hey,
tough
we're
for
gonna
me.
find a way, man. Just like they found a way with Steph, because Steph is a horrible defender too.
Couldn't agree more.
We gonna find a way. We gotta find a way. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
But you say, Jay, they
JJ
behind
Redick
them.
gonna have
They
to.
behind them.
It's crazy having a coach like JJ Redick because he ain't never played no defense in his life either.
That's why I saw that interview where he was like, harping defense. I'm like, buddy, that wasn't who you were.
Yeah.
But I do like JJ Redick. I know he takes a lot of heat. I guess any coach who's going to coach the Lakers is going to take heat. But I like JJ Redick as a coach. I do.
I do too. Zach, who do you have in your way too early NBA finals prediction?
I'm so mad because we talked about this on the live, and I was trying to get y'all's attention because y'all know way more basketball than I do. I watch a lot of college basketball, but NBA, the Rockets ain't in the playoffs. I'm probably not watching. I'm gonna watch a lot more this year though, but I was gonna go with the Rockets and the Knicks. I know nothing. I think I saw something 2 months ago that brought the Knicks up. What was that?
Not a bad take.
Not a bad pick.
Well, shout out Spud. He said it on the live, and it got us talking. And they just made it to the finals last year. They brought a lot of guys back. He's just kind of banged up right now. KC's still there. They're still young, but I want to see something different. The Rockets may be the best team in the NBA.
Man,
Yeah,
I think
they
they
get
would be
The
able to get
Rockets aren't
there.
even the Rockets aren't even the best team in Texas.
Whoa.
I think they would be able to get there if they had Fred VanVleet healthy.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be
Yeah.
the missing
If
piece.
they had a point guard,
That
that'd be a contender.
opening night matchup, I think,
So
kind of proved that they need somebody to get those guys the ball.
Facilitate.
Did you see how many times they got the ball off of a make and just nobody came to get the outlet from the
I was
inbound
watching
player?
the
What's
match.
wrong to take the ball out?
What's
Yeah.
Fred's injury?
yeah, he's out for the season.
Yeah, is a
I
knee.
think he tore his ACL or something. I was like,
Man.
it was
Yeah,
something,
he
something
tore
serious,
something.
but I think it was in
Before
practice.
the
I don't even
season
think it was a game. It was in practice. He
Yeah,
told something
okay.
serious, like in practice or something.
That's terrible.
Houston, if you're listening, I've proven I can give you 27 and 5. So
In what world?
27-5 what?
27 bottles of
If you're-
water and 5.
If you're talking about a staff versus students game in 2021,
what's the difference? Or
maybe 2020, I don't know, 2019.
it was a long
Is that
time
what
ago.
you're referring to?
That's literally the only stat I have my entire life. If you're not counting Little League basketball. Yep.
You were a dog on the Atomic Punks, I remember.
Yeah, buddy. All layups and free throws, little SGA games, I would say.
Oh, gotcha.
No.
Bold
Buddy, you need to
comparison.
chill.
Bold comparison.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I
sorry.
appreciate you chatting with me about going on in basketball right now. Let's shift things over to that old diamond.
Let's get it.
As we sit here, the World Series is taking place. We're entering the bottom of the eighth. Tie ball game 5-5. Mr. Ohtani, that man, has 2 home runs already in this one. But while we're on the topic, the Blue Jays took game 1 in shocking fashion. They had a 9-run 6th inning, including a pinch hit grand slam by Addison Barger. Anybody? Meanwhile, the Dodgers bounced back in game 2 with pure dominance behind a complete game gem from Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Say that fast 3 times.
Oh,
Say that
like
fast
it.
3 times.
I like it.
Boy.
Damn, Joe
series
Buck,
is
is
tied
that
1-1. Series is tied at 1-1, heading back to LA. They're in LA right now. How big is that swing as far as momentum goes, Coach Cole, from game 1 to game 2? You get dominated in game 1, and then you flip the switch in game 2.
I'm big on winning game 1 of a 7-game series, especially in baseball, mainly because now your number 1 guy is going to get to come back and start again. I know in the World Series specifically, the pitching rotations are all over the place with starters and a bullpen, starters closing the game. So a lot of that's going to be on management. And if that becomes a thing, you got to give the upper hand to the Dodgers because Dave Roberts has done it. He's been there. He knows the game. But Don Mattingly is with the Blue Jays. He has won every award in baseball almost that you can win. Like, he's just a guy, a baseball dude through and through. But this is his first World Series as a player, as a manager, as a coach, anything. So experience is going to play a factor here. Is that experience of Don Mattingly in the Blue Jays dugout going to pay out? Because he hasn't been in a World Series game. Yes, he knows ball with the best of them, but Dave Roberts knows specifically how to coach in the World Series, and his players know how to play in a World Series, and they know the magnitude of each game, each pitch, each everything. The Dodgers have the upper hand right now solely because of experience. The Blue Jays have impressed the hell out of me, and as we have seen in the last couple of years, when a team gets hot at the right time, the Rangers are exactly who comes to mind right now. Nobody anticipated them making the playoffs, better yet, winning a World Series. And when that happens, baseball is magic, man. That's why I love the game of baseball. It's so magic. It's just like when the Red Sox, man, when they were down, 3-0 and came back and won 4 in a row to beat the Yankees in the AL East. And then ended up winning, broke the curse. And sorry, Jay. But to me, that's the best era and best time of like baseball to me. When I think of baseball, awesome. I'll remember that for the rest of my life. So to bring that into what relevance of what we're talking about, for some reason or another, I see that spark or that they're not out of this thing yet in the Blue Jays. And I didn't see that at all. Obviously, I'm not watching 162 games of baseball to even really give you a valid take with the Blue Jays. But if I was a betting man, I'm going to have to take the Dodgers. That bullpen that the Dodgers have is unbelievable. And at the same time, if the Dodgers don't win the World Series, shame on them, because that roster 20 years ago is what we would call the National League All-Stars.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with it.
You are right about that.
Thinking that
like one of them old Yankee teams.
Shout out to my guy, Charlie Covington, a kid I coached in Dawson, from California, loves the Dodgers. He keeps up with the podcast, so shout out to my guy, Lil Cov.
That's awesome. I'll piggyback off.
I'll tie around with the Dodgers. I feel like long as Shohei's hitting in their lineup, they got a chance to win. And Mookie Betts not a bad follow-up behind him. You got 1-2 of the best 2 hitters coming to starting the game off. So I'm gonna just piggyback and say I'm around with the Dodgers. As long as Shohei's in that lineup, they got a chance to win it all again. As long as he's playing. And pitching out, that's probably even if he's pitching in that elimination game to take it all in, I'm riding with the Dodgers for sure.
I hear you, bud.
So the series goes home. So the Blue Jays played 2 at home, 3 in LA, and then back and forth.
Where are they at now?
LA. In LA, I think. They're in LA.
So they played the first 2 games in Toronto.
Yep.
Oh,
Then
did?
they played.
Yeah.
Then they played 3 in a row in LA.
So 2,
yeah,
3,
I think
2.
it's just like the.
I don't know how that works.
No, NBA is 2.
Yeah, the NBA is 2-2, 1-1. Yeah.
I thought they were playing in LA the first night.
Let me look up the format real quick.
While you looking up the format, I want to give a shout out, to Parker Wilson. What he say did Cole, Jay?
Wolf.
Parker Woodson.
He called the Texans beating the
Oh, yeah.
49ers.
Just had to give a shout out.
Ask Parker if he's
Sad.
got a connect in Vegas.
He's been pretty
Vegas
good.
was thinking the same thing.
I
I looked
had
it
no
up.
faith. I had
80%
no
percent
Shout out
of
to
the
my boy
money.
Jacoby Cooper.
Go.
Big Broncos fan.
Okay, here we go. It says the World Series is best of 7 series, meaning the first team to win 4 games becomes the champion. It uses a 2-3-2 format where the team with
I know what
home
I'm
field
talking about.
advantage hosts games 1, 2, 6, and 7 if necessary.
Okay, got it.
Dodgers
So-
in
kinda-
5.
Don't try to tell me.
Us, whoever wins this game tonight, I'll tell you this, will be huge.
it'll
Dodgers
be
in
huge.
5.
And I mean that psychologically and for home field advantage purposes too.
So all you guys are on the Dodgers, huh? That's a shame.
I got the
I'm
No,
gonna
I'm,
kinda-
I'm pulling for the Blue Jays. Make no mistake about it.
Yeah, we got no loyalties over there. I just want good baseball. Hope it goes 7. I'm gonna kind of jump on what Cole said. Experience does matter, but also not knowing could be very dangerous. You know, it's brand new to these guys. They might not know how to feel. Where you compound that pressure, that anxiety of being there before you know how it feels. That could get some people's psyche, but you never know. I have a crazy stat. So this has happened 4 times where a team has swept the conference championship they're in, and then the other team has gone 7 games in the opposing conference. All 4 times when that's happened, the team that has won 7 games in the conference championship series, they went on to win the World Series. So it'll be interesting if that holds true here. I mean, it could be you win 4 games and you have like a week bye or a week off, and then you have to go start playing baseball again, where these guys never kind of quit. Some people get cold, but I'm just gonna go on a limb and say Blue Jays in 7. Obviously, I believe the Dodgers have a better team on paper, but it's not played on paper, baby. It's played on grass. So
It is.
I'm excited
it is.
for it.
True.
That's
And
a ball.
I mentioned the experience in Toronto. George Springer's played in a lot of meaningful baseball games.
Springer Dinger,
A lot.
baby. Let's Astros, baby.
Max Scherzer's over there. Even if he's not, if he's in the clubhouse, that alone is a lot. So there is some guys who've played in those type of games and can maybe mellow those young guys out. Because like Dow said, it might be they're so young in Toronto right now, they're still not even understanding the magnitude of what's happening. Yeah, it's a big game, but they've been winning big games. So it either is going to add that pressure or it's pressure they don't even realize is there. It's just baseball.
Great point.
All right, let's wrap our World Series talk up. I got a quick question for you guys. If the Blue Jays are able to pull this thing out, what does it do for the franchise's identity and their fan base? Because they struggle with ticket sales, not in the too distant past. They talked about the fan base not really supporting. They've discussed maybe moving the franchise from Toronto. Do you think this shifts the narrative at all? Can they get this thing back on track with the World Series win?
I would say absolutely. But at the same time, baseball in Canada, for some reason or another, has not been clicking. We all know the Expos being a former team, man, they had studs on the Expos. At one point, Pedro Martinez is an up-and-comer from Montreal. Look what he turned out and did for baseball. Pedro Martinez alone is just, whoa. I can't even put that together of like them getting... And there's a documentary out right now on Netflix. I haven't got to watch it yet. And I'm really excited to see what happened in Montreal that's kind of coinciding right here with Toronto. Is it Canada as a whole, for baseball's not good for there, or what the case may be? But not too long ago, some of the most iconic moments in baseball in a long time happened with Toronto. One of it was Jose Bautista getting his freaking jaw rocked. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy, Odor, for putting that Texas stamp right on his chin. But then the bat flip from Jose Bautista, it still resonates in my mind. It's one of the chill moment of baseball that you could watch, which also led to him getting his chin broke. So it's not that people aren't watching. I don't know, man. It just might be bad for business, baseball in Canada. I don't know.
I think that's exactly what it is, Cole. Kind of the same thing with Oakland. One, just like you said, we don't know Canada's market for baseball. Even if it was above average, it's still probably considered a smaller market compared to these other teams. And 2, I'm not 100% sure on the geographic location of Toronto. I believe it's on the east side. You have a lot of baseball over there. I mean, just the Yankees and the Red Sox alone, they're soaking all that. So it's probably hard to get fans in seats consistently. and it's probably hard to get fans watching on the TV unless you're just a diehard Blue Jays fan. I don't know. Maybe short term, it'll do a lot for them. It'll be great. I mean, you know, why did Pedro leave the Expos? Money, baby. It's all about money.
Just to add to some of those other notable guys, Vlad's
I was
dad
thinking
played
that,
over.
yes.
Yeah, Vlad. I went blank during that segment, and I couldn't think. But Felipe Alou was their coach. Randy Johnson played over there.
I didn't know that. Damn. Yeah, I didn't know Randy Johnson went to the Expos. That's crazy.
I mean, I just looked up notable Expos players, and
No, that's awesome. Yeah. I thought it was Vlad. I didn't want to look like an idiot, though.
I knew it was Vlad. I don't know why I went blank like that. Yeah, Randy Johnson was with the Expos first.
That's crazy. Well, if anyone can pull it, you can. Your pulls in baseball are crazy.
We need to get my guy Cole Hill on here. He's a baseball guru. He would really help us as far as giving us some expertise in the baseball side.
Yeah, he's got his pulse on.
I'll have our people call his people. We'll vet him.
Yeah, we'll reach out.
Yeah.
Shout out Test Baseball.
Jay, real quick, let's wrap things up with the World Series. And I'm going to ask you this. If the Dodgers win and repeat, are we officially looking at a modern era dynasty of baseball?
I think so, man. I think so.
This will be what, 3 in the last 4 years?
They check every box you need. It's kind of fucking hard to beat them.
100%.
At the same time, it's going to always be hard to beat a team that can afford to pay somebody $700 million and then still have people to pair with them. You know, Ohtani's payroll himself, I think, is more than like the Oakland Athletics whole roster.
I believe it. I believe it.
And then
he deserve it all.
No doubt. Pay the man the money. But then you just revert. Like, at some point, there's got to be something where we can even this stuff out, because that's bull.
There needs to be something. And like Jay said, the Dodgers are the damn Death Star to casual fans like myself. When I'm ready to not see that anymore, that's how you know dynasties are being made. So, yeah. I need them to stop.
I mean, could you imagine if the shoe was like that in football? I'm not being funny in saying this. What the Dodgers, teams like the Dodgers and the Yankees are able to do in baseball, the Cowboys would have won 30 Super Bowls.
We'd never stop winning.
If we're just talking about money, like if we could afford to pay every player that we wanted to.
I changed my mind. I think we should go to that. Let's get all these small markets like Philadelphia out of here. I'm done with that crap.
That is Jerry Jones's wet dream, ain't it?
But that'd be the best thing to ever happen to Jerry Jones.
Man, he'll still get in the way somehow.
He'd find a way to mess it up.
It'd be like, just to appease Jay, he'd say Jalen Hurts, how many zeros? Bye, Jalen Hurts.
You're a good old Texas boy.
I mean,
I like you.
The Yankees and teams like the Yankees and Dodgers have been doing that for decades.
Yep, 100%.
And that's no knock on the Yankees, because I'm not a big Yankees fan like Jay, but when I think baseball, I think about the New York Yankees.
Brand.
And I have to always watch the Yankees, especially growing up, because all my favorite players went to the Yankees.
From the range.
Yeah. Bye, A-Rod. Bye, Mark Teixeira.
The Astros, Roger Clemens.
And Andy Pettitte.
Yeah.
Then the Yankees just steal another pitcher from the Astros that went to they played in the World Series. They got like, what's his number? Like 2-3 years ago. Then the Yankees just snatched
Garrett
him.
Cole.
Yeah,
Garrett Cole. Okay.
Garrett Cole.
Yeah, he was a stud.
I'll go ahead and call it now. Paul Skeens will be in a Yankees or Dodgers uniform in the next 2 years.
He's way too competitive to sit over there and lose. Man,
I hate that for Paul Skeens. I've seen games where he's had like 14, 13, 12 strikeouts and they're losing by 5.
Yes.
Like he's getting all these losses on his record, and it's like, what else do you want me to do?
Levy's sending him text, hey, I really like to go to LA.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad for him, man.
Yeah.
I think that would be great for us if we went to LA, if you're catching the
Wouldn't that be
drift.
wonderful?
It would have to be better than Pittsburgh. It has to be.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of living in the Midwest, to be honest with you.
How many people are? All right, guys, that wraps us up for today's episode of Stirring the Pot. We hit everything from the NFL, playoff pushes, the NBA early season chaos, and, of course, the World Series. That's shaping up to be one for the ages. Everybody out there, drop your takes in the comments. Who's going to win it all? You got the Dodgers or the Blue Jays? Let us know. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe, share, and join us next week for more unfiltered sports talk. Until then, keep stirring that pot. Cash, give us our theme music.
Shout out to the folks who followed the live stream the other night. More to come.
Appreciate the love.
What that sound, Club 520? We be clowning on that.
Unreal.
Hey, man, I want to say this. Texas A&M goes to the football playoffs and wins it all. Marcel Reed wins the Heisman. That's how it's going to go.
Marcel Reed is an animal.
Heisman and the Natty, you say?
Hey, I'm going to say this, too.
And a Natty. He on his Vince Young swag.
Some of the interceptions that they had to put on paper the other night, not his fault, buddy. Marcel Reed's the real deal. And him with the football when he decides to tuck in, and he's not a run-first quarterback.
Not
he
at
wants
all.
to throw the football, but when he decides to tuck and run, there's nobody in Waco, America who wears green who would ever catch him. So, Dal, I don't know what you're shaking your head about. Hey, I can't believe I'm saying it either, but gig 'em.
I don't believe in Texas 8-4, and I never will.
Hey, we didn't believe in Baylor for a century, and you guys proved to be relevant at some point.
Yeah.
Northgate finna get wild.
Sign us up.
Get there real quick.
We'll make a trip.
We'll do a podcast
got
in
to talk
Northgate.
about football.
No, we won't. No, we will not.
Hello.
Yeah, we go to Northgate. Y'all might well get the divorce papers up.
All right.
Man, boys is getting quiet. Going to get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through